guys, so this is my bare face. Hopefully you're going to see a lot of this on this channel. I apologise. Earlier today I decided to set myself a challenge. So I went out on a shopping mission and I went into Superdrug, not sponsored, I went into Superdrug to try and find enough makeup to do a makeup look for under £20. And it proved quite tough. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like, some high street brands can be a complete rip-off. Like, if you're at school and you're not old enough for a job, or you can't find a job and you don't get any pocket money, like, you just can't afford, like, the foundations and concealers that are like $8.99, $9.99, all the, you know, if you want a complete set, it costs you, like, a fortune. So, I did succeed. I got a total of 7 items and it came to £19.26. So, I'm going to go through what they were. So the first thing, you may say it's unnecessary, I got a foundation brush because I don't like sort of rubbing it in. It doesn't look natural and it kind of goes a bit gloopy. This was $3.99, which obviously really ate into the £20 budget I set myself. But this was the cheapest brush I could find. I'm going to be using this for the foundation and concealer. Next up is the Makeup Academy Matte Perfect Foundation. This was only £2 and it's supposed to be shine control. I couldn't tell what shade it was. It said fair, but I don't know if it matches my skin because it's got a little foil cap and the tester wasn't there. So that's going to be fun. See if I get an orange face for £2. Next up is the Too True 3-in-1 Concealer. This is really, really light, so I'm hoping this does a good job. This was $1.99, so even if it's not that great, you can't really complain. You know, during my mission, I found that there just aren't any really cheap mascaras. This was the most expensive thing that I got. This is the Collection Does It All 5-in-1 Mascara. I'm going to be interested to see if it does anything. This was $4.99. I got this tiny little eyeshadow set, which is Revolution Pure and Innocent. It came with a little brush, so I thought, hey, that's a good little cheat. You know, this is only £2.50. It's also got some really high shimmery tones, so you could actually use that as a highlighter as well. But I'm not going to be doing any contouring or bronzing or highlighting in this. Did I just say this? Ew, this tutorial. Oh yes, darling. Then I got a Miss Sporty Studio Lash Eyeliner. This was £2.79. Never used it before, don't know how good it is, but it was cheaper than the Barry M alternative, which is what I usually use. And this is a Makeup Academy eyebrow pencil, because I just love filling in my eyebrows, and that was just £1. So there you go, £19.26. So now we're going to see if it's any good. Okay, so foundation brush. Seems fine. Seems just as good as any other brush. So we're going to take our Makeup Academy Matte Perfect Foundation. Lasts all day, it says. For £2, you know, I don't like being skeptical, but nah. Okay, see what shade this is. Oh, actually it's an alright shade. It actually kind of suits my face. Oh, good. Apologies for the close-up, but I figured you'd want to see it. Just going to take the lighting down so you can actually see. Yeah, that's going to spread out pretty fine. Seems very thick though. It feels really gloopy. Oh, actually, you know, I don't like this brush too much. I mean, it's okay. It just doesn't give much support. It doesn't really feel like the makeup's going anywhere. I'm just going to use my own mirror for a second. Yeah, this is very cakey. It's not really gliding across the skin. And it's very, very, very shiny. It's really greasy. As it said, it's like a shine control matte foundation. This is not very good. And this brush is just dragging across the skin. You can see the brush lines in the foundation. So this isn't off to a good start. This is taking a long time to apply, simply because this brush is not very good. Just use your face as a palette, by the way. Ain't no shame in that. I'm just covering up this massive bump on my forehead you might have seen. It's not actually a spot. That's, I walked into a window yesterday. Look how bad and cakey this is. This is not good. I can't tell if it's the makeup or the brush though, because the makeup's not actually that bad, I don't think. I really wanted to make this video like, hey, it doesn't matter how expensive your makeup is, but my skin looks like I've just bathed in oil. You can tell the colour difference as well. Look how like white my neck is compared to this quite golden finish on my face. Okay, so you're not too great, are you? Time to move on to the Too True Concealer. Now this is obviously going to have a wand, but I don't really like using these wands. Oh, it's so light. I think I chose the wrong shade. Especially with my Perma Tan foundation. Might just put a bit on the bump as well. Because, you know, why not just highlight the fact that I have walked into a window? This brush is now completely wet, and can you see, like, it's just going to be streaky. Oh, it's not blending well. This is not going well. You know what? I know that you can't really see it on camera, but if you could see my face, like, up close and how terrible this has made my skin look. Some of this stuff is going to be absolutely okay, but because I've tried to get all of it for under £20, like, it's just, I think this brush was the big mistake, to be honest. I mean, I can kind of deal with the concealer being, like, pasty white, but this brush does not blend properly at all. I would say if you can, try and save up for the Real Techniques brushes, the ones with the orange handles. They're quite expensive, they're like £8 or £9 each, but they are so, so good. It's not done that badly. You can still see the dark circles, but overall, the concealer hasn't done that bad of a job. It didn't do my bump very good, but nothing's going to do that any good. Okay, next up we're going to try the eyebrow pencil, which I've just looked, it's apparently an eyeliner. It's all the same stuff, to be honest, it's all going to work. It's just pigment in a pencil. Oh, already this is bad. This is bad. I didn't put any foundation into my eyebrows, like, at all. And this is just greasy. Usually the eyeshadow pencils and sets that I use just sort of really blend in nicely. Oh, I'm spreading it everywhere. If you can see, it's come out really, really clumpy and just really bad. It's not even a nice brown, it's like a sort of purplish brown. And I've never had my eyebrows done like that badly before. I think the lesson we've all just learned is not to use cheap eyeliners as eyebrow pencils. It does have a little sharpener in the lid though, so, you know, swings and roundabouts, right? Okay, next up, gonna put on the eyeshadow. This shouldn't be too bad. Please say this isn't too bad. Please be the highlight of this video. I hate these things because they just do not spread eyeshadow properly. It just never looks smoky, it never looks natural. But we're gonna use what we were given. I'm gonna take the light one. It's not even going on this applicator. Oh. I think if you honestly use this set with an eyeshadow brush, these wouldn't actually be too bad. They're quite pigmented, actually. I just want to say, I genuinely am not trying to do this, like, bad on purpose. Like, these products are just really hard to split. You just can't spread with these things. How can anyone use these things? I'm actually going to try and blend it with my finger, which I hate doing, but the little brush won't do it. I really don't want to leave it to the eyeliner and mascara to save this video. Come on. I think it's because of that foundation I also put over the lids. Like, it's made everything really greasy and really sticky. Not too bad. I had to use my finger because that little brush is useless. But if you actually have an eyeshadow brush with this, it's not actually that bad. Time for the, like, £2.79 eyeliner. Having said that, I do often use the Barry M one, which is like £4.79. And also the 17 one from Boots, which is probably like £2 or £3.99. Oh no, that's gonna give no support whatsoever. Okay, we're gonna give it our best shot. Come on, let's be positive. It might be really good. Immediately, it's just bending as soon as I'm putting any pressure on it. I'm gonna have to be really, really gentle with this. This is not gonna be good if I'm in a hurry. Like, it's just, if you're gonna try and do this quickly, it's just gonna flick everywhere. The actual makeup itself, the actual eyeliner is not too bad. The actual liquid that they're using, it seems like it's actually going to stay on. The flicks are going to be near on impossible, so this is going to be fun. The other thing is, as I'm putting my finger on my face to stretch out the skin a little bit, like, there's just finger indents from where the makeup just is not setting. The foundation is not setting at all. Shine control, my butt. I have no confidence as I'm putting these wings on because I just fear this, you know, this tip is just gonna flick everywhere. Completely uneven, completely, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get these matching. It really does look so uneven. Oh jeez. Okay, last product, Collection Does It All 5-in-1 mascara. It's one of those ones. First impression, it's not actually that bad. It's not adding any volume, but there's no clumps, and it's actually separating out all of the lashes. This is actually a good one, I think. I'll show you properly in a second, but actually this is a pretty good mascara. It's a good product. Please don't take like any makeup tips from this video. Like, this is not how you properly apply stuff. I'm just doing this in a hurry. I will say this wand isn't good for getting into corners. But it was like $4.99, so I'm going to shut up now. That is it. I had to skip all of the bronzer, all the contouring, and anything to do with the lips just to get it under £20. But this is the finished thing. So let's just go ahead and zoom in on my face. We know how I love doing that. As you can see, like, the foundation still has that shine to it, which is like the opposite of what it said it does. Shine control. Again, the concealer's done okay. It hasn't got any light reflecting properties, so you can still really see like the cavernous dark circles I have. The mascara actually turned out okay. Like I said, there's no real clumping going on. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the mascara. The eyeliner, the actual liquid itself is fine, but the brush was so terrible that I couldn't apply it properly. The eyeshadow, it's already starting to clump up a little bit. I don't think it will focus in that close. Yeah, it's already getting a little bit tired on my face. And just overall, you can tell that my skin is a completely different colour to my neck. Yeah. So I think overall the best product in this £20 makeup challenge was the Collection mascara, just because it actually did what it was supposed to do without making my face look terrible like every other product did. I think the worst product has to be a tie-up between either the foundation, which was cakey, greasy and sticky, and this eyeliner pencil. It did honestly say in Superdrug on the little display thing that this was an eyebrow pencil. I should have looked, but again, it's just so thick and made my eyebrows look really dark and really clumpy. But that was fun. I actually really enjoyed that. I'm quite tempted to see if I can do a £15 makeup challenge, or maybe even a £10. I doubt I'll be able to do £10, but let me know if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more things like this, and I'm going to go put on my real makeup now, make myself feel a little bit less, yeah. Bye guys.